The Texas district map will be changing after Governor Abbott signed House Bill 4 into law. Jasmine Espinosa with the story.
According to the Texas legislative website, House Bill 4 seeks to redraw districts ahead of the 2026 elections for the U.S. House of Representatives. Assistant political science professor Alvaro Corral says redistricting is held every 10 years to reflect on the population of individuals within the states, and explains what redistricting is.
Sometimes a lot of states, especially those that are growing like Texas, continue to get more seats in Congress, right? So in the last census, because of the growth of the Texas population compared to other states, Texas got 2 new congressional districts. And so that meant that the Texas legislature, who is empowered to redraw lines in this state, had to carve up Texas into, instead of 36 slices of pie, we need to make 38 slices of pie.
Take a look. The new Texas district map was filed in mid-August, and it shows cities such as Mission and McAllen will move from District 15 to District 28. However, cities like Mercedes, Donna, and Weslaco will transfer to District 15 from District 34. Corral adds, courts require the Texas legislature to redraw districts to prevent racial gerrymandering or discrimination. However, that doesn't seem to be the case this year.
Typically in the past, when, the Texas legislature redraws lines, it's often because they've been required by a court to do so. Here, there was no court that said, hey, you need to go back to the drawing board and redraw these lines because we think there's been evidence of racial gerrymandering and racial discrimination. That is not the case in this instance.
Corral adds there is no current information on why the new Texas district map was created.
The origin of what exact entity and who drew these lines remains an open question. And there were only 3, quote, field hearings by this committee, none of which were in South Texas.
In a statement sent to KVAQ-TV, District 34 Congressional Representative Vicente Gonzalez states, and I quote, Governor Greg Abbott has now called 2 special sessions to appease President Trump and rig this next election in Republicans' favor. This new congressional map is a blatant effort to stack the deck against people of the Rio Grande Valley and dilute our voice in Washington. I encourage students to engage in the political process, get informed on the issues, and raise their voice against this un-American power grab. You can take a look at the map on our website, utrgvtv.com. For KVAQ-TV in Brownsville, Jasmine Espinosa.